and welcome to part 2 of the Pathfinder adventure card game Curse of the Crimson Throne playthrough. We are continuing literally from where we left off last time. We haven't packed away the adventure, and we're now going to do the stuff that happens in between scenarios, which is after the scenario. Well, we won, so that's good.
Yay!
And nobody died. So we earn the reward listed on the scenario, which was we get that other rally supporter.
Yeah.
What were they called? Amin Gilento. So we get them, and we gained a hero point. What do we do next? Here we go. Any boons that are displayed or in a recovery pile that could be recovered, banished, or removed from the game when a certain condition is met, process them all as if that condition is occurring. Treat all characters as local while doing this. Okay? And then put any non-boons back into the vault. And then rebuild your deck. Finally, put any remaining cards back. I don't quite understand what that means. But, okay. So, rebuilding your deck. So, page 17, rebuilding your deck. After a scenario, whether you won or lost, you must rebuild your deck. Start by combining your discards with your hand, your deck, your berry pile, and any cards you displayed. You may then trade cards with other characters. Your deck must end up meeting the deck list requirement on your character. You may not keep cards whose level is higher than the most recently played scenario's number.
1.
So in other words, if we somehow found a level 2 card, we can't keep it.
Yeah, right. But obviously the...
Unless it says loot.
Yeah, well, this deck is loot, yeah, so that's
loot,
fine.
Loot breaks the rules on that.
Yeah.
If you cannot construct a valid deck from your cards, then choose the extra cards you need from the vault with a maximum level of the most recently played scenarios -2, minimum of 0. If you have cards left over after rebuilding, put them back in the vault. Okay, so basically, yes, we rebuild our deck. So now, where's my Harrow card? That's my special Harrow card. So these are all mine. So I've only got 14.
Oh,
I've got
to
these.
banish. You have got those.
Well, yeah. So what it's saying is because these were displayed, I would resolve them as normal.
Yeah.
But because I can recharge them,
yeah,
then I've got them. So I'm 1 over.
I'm multiple levels over.
Yeah. So what was it? I think it's a spell. I think I'm a spell over.
Well, I'm going to give you a spell because obviously I don't like spells.
You don't need it, right?
I can also give you more animals if you want to have a little look.
Well, have you got
them.
any level 1 animals?
I've got level 0 animals. That's all I've
if
got.
You're not going to have them.
I'm not going to have them now.
You're not finessing dog slicer.
Well,
Not a dog.
I don't quite how finesse
I have got a better weapon there, and I only allowed to keep 1 more. So I'm probably going to have to say no.
Okay.
What does it give? Is it a D6 or does it give?
It's the melee plus D6.
No, I prefer. It is a finesse, though, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So, would you like a star knife?
Well, I say we do our deck. We've got the hero point.
No.
Yes, so that is a good point.
Do we spend the hero point?
Yes,
first?
you do. Yeah, so you could decide to increase your deck numbers, which is on the back of the card, which enables you to carry, in this case, 16 cards. Yeah. Or you can do it.
So whenever you gain a hero point, you must immediately spend it. You may immediately spend it. If you don't spend it, you keep the token, which you can use for other things.
Like
but what you can't do is you can't then go back and use it to upgrade your character.
Yeah.
So you've gained a hero point. You either take one of these tokens, or if you don't use it to gain a feat, you get the hero point.
Well, that's the point. Yeah.
So I am going to use it to gain a feat. Now, which one do I want?
Well, that's a point.
Yeah, I'm going to increase my deck size. So I'm actually going to buy a card feat. So I can now have 6 spells in my deck.
I can't do that on mine.
Yes,
you can't increase the deck size.
Yes, you can. Yeah, you just tick one of the boxes for whatever you want.
Oh, it doesn't reduce any of the others.
No. You'll just you're leveling up, so you're getting higher in level,
right.
so you can hold more cards.
Mm.
So I can have 6 spells.
Wow.
Actually, I might then have 3 weapons.
Considering I only use my rage
Spells are allies.
twice.
Change my mind. Not going with spells.
I think
Going with allies.
I'm going to go with that. I think I'm going to go with weapons, but then I probably want to be proficient with armor. I can only get 2.
I can give you an armor because I can only hold
Yeah,
one.
I can't carry it anymore. I can only carry 2. I was wondering whether being proficient would help much. You may bury it to reduce it to 0. I'm probably better off
I'm gonna keep
holding
the
more
bat.
weapons.
We're going to get rid of the horse.
Probably going to keep more weapons since I've got a lot to choose from. Okay.
Did
Is
anyone?
that, is that a wipe off? That's not a wipe on, wipe off, is it? Do you mind marking that?
It's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
because it's a sleeve. So.
Slave? Okay.
If it was wipe off, it would just come
It
off.
would just come off anyway. Right, I'm going to take a weapon then.
Well, I'm going to have that good omen because it's a level 1 spell. So.
Yep.
And that divine insight, I think, is still really good. Used the immolate, but I don't think I'm on that again. And the aid was really good. I'm gonna get rid of that.
If proficient against a monster, you may actually reload with more effects. That's a D8. That's a D8.
Oh, God, there's a spell. Lose that one. Okay, so spells,
Those are the 4.
armor, weapons, allies, blessings, item. Done. Deck is finished.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll do that as well.
We never met the writing mob at all, did we?
No.
4 blessings. That's those. Items. Yeah, that goes. Nice.
Are these things you do not want?
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, I counted successfully. But you can obviously have a look at them as well if you want them.
No, I'm happy with mine.
Yeah, those go back. 2 of those. And
Yeah, I mean, basically, don't throw away anything that was level 1, because I'm sure somebody would
Absolutely. Yeah.
find a use for that.
Yeah.
Hans is here watching for part 2. James is here as well, and Mark is here.
So that has been spent.
Yes,
Thank you.
hero point has been spent.
okay, that's me done.
What did you go for then? Extra
Okay,
weapons?
so I went for more weapons.
So you've increased your
I've
deck
got,
size
I've
as
increased
well.
my deck size.
Yeah.
I've got 5 weapons, so and they're all, and I'm proficient in every one of them. So they all give it extra bits when you're. Well, they're not all.
You picked up a level 1 weapon as well.
And I picked up a level 1. which
Oh,
is
the
good,
returning throwing axe.
yeah. I got the returning throwing. Actually,
Which went back and forth between back of you.
Between the druid and it came back. Boomerang. Yeah. There we go. Right, so those can go back in the system. In the vault. Get shuffled in.
Okay.
Now we do it all over again.
Right. Scenario 1B. The Ambassador's Secret. Field Marshal Cressida Croft introduces you as her prized new recruit, Corvosa's most renowned teacher of swordplay, Vencario Orsini. Master Orsini has come across some troubling news about the ambassador from Cheliax. If we don't act, Cheliax may take advantage of our city's turmoil to declare sanctions, embargoes, or even war. Aye, 'tis true. Master Orsini smiles and deftly alights in a chair across from you. Perhaps you have heard of this ambassador, a sullen fop named Darvain Gios Ampre.
Well done.
Yeah, trips off the tongue, doesn't it?
Yeah, well done.
We call him Bob. You have not, and you tell him so. More's the value of being you. I, it is sad to note, have not been so fortunate. I have been across the table from Ambassador Empre far too often. It is among the lowest of my accomplishments. Ampre's public disdain for Corvosa is well documented, but secretly he harbours great desire to control our city. He wants to wreck our economy from within so that he can buy up devalued properties from desperate landholders. He conspires with a rotter named Devargo Barvarsi, a crime lord known colloquially as the King of Spiders. They say he controls a vast web of illicit activities from his base at Eel's End. A few say he animates the very dream spiders of Corvosa's sewers, though others claim this is mere fiction. Then again, I found that the most fantastical of legends are often the truest. Eel's End is a section of Corvosa's docks named for a warship permanently moored at the pier. Vencarlo describes how the King of Spiders has infested the ship and 4 other vessels surrounding it, crafting a waterborne den of iniquity. We need evidence, says Marshal Croft. We can't just barge in there and burn the place to the ground. Our ambassador might have a contemptible demeanour, but he's still an envoy from abroad. Our case against him must be more watertight than the Eel's End itself. As for Devargo, he can drown in the bay. So be it, shouts Vencarlo. Come, I will take you to the borders of Old Corvosa, where my fencing studio lies. From there, it is but a skip to the piers. If anyone threatens my beloved hometown, they shall suffer today. Right, so we have a danger, which is Devargo Barvarsi, who we might find at some point. There is no villain, but we have one henchman, which is the Chittersnap, and then we have the rest are monstrous spiders.
12.
So where are the monstrous spiders? The Chittersnap will get shuffled into a location. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 locations. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. When preparing the story banes, set aside the evidence and shuffle 1 proxy B for it into each location. So there are 4 evidences. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So there are 4 evidences. One of those is going to go into each location as well.
Yeah.
Which is the evidence. So where is...
Shall we grab the location deck?
Where is our evidence card? So locations. We have the Den of Iniquity.
Oh,
I'll go there.
Surprise, surprise. It's not there. I've already got these out somewhere. Storehouse, Slaughterhouse, Dock, Tavern and Plaza.
that was the first one.
Yeah, I thought I'd got them out ready. Yeah, Den of Iniquity, Spider Nest, Boat, and the Tavern. So only 4 locations this time. And we have
and a base.
And we have our base as well. So Den of Iniquity, Spider Nest, Boat, Tavern. I think if we line them up like that and put the cards below,
Okay. Yeah.
that works. That gives you a bit more space there as well.
So
there's one of each in those. There's one of each in those. One of them is the Chittersnap. And then if you want to build...
What have we got?
I've got the weapons.
no blessings, no blessings, no blessings. Oh, there's me done.
Easy life.
But we do need 30, of course, don't we?
Right. Thank you, Joel. Hi, Chris. Thank you for popping in. Mark's here as well. Another Mark. What have we got here? Armor. 1, 1. Okay. Which has been done? Have you done the allies? You've not done the allies.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just on the.
You've done the,
I've done
the barriers. Barriers have been done. It's spells. No, allies.
Items.
Allies. Well, we have lots of allies in the tavern. They're done.
You haven't done monsters yet, no?
Nope. So,
Are these? This is our. Oh, that's the
5
hourglass. Is it?
monsters.
5.
Oh.
Is the spider's nest.
And 1 there. Yeah,
So,
that's 13.
that's the
That
hourglass.
was the
I
hourglass.
think 11. 11. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because there's
11
the,
cards
there's the
is
evidence
perfect.
thing, isn't there? I've only got 10 here.
Maybe spells have not been done.
Okay, I've got 30.
Yeah, there's only 10.
That's done.
There's 1 spell in here. Who's got spells?
I've got spells. Just one.
Yeah.
Spells have not been done.
And then-
No, here for
Yep, that one needs one as well.
yeah.
Oh no, that didn't need
No,
one.
none.
I'll have it. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't okay. That wasn't then. That.
No, that
no,
one.
okay, you already
yeah,
had it.
I've got
Okay,
it,
big
got
one.
it.
Okay, 0, 0. Yeah.
So just one spell in the tavern.
One
That's
spell.
Well, that's where you're going. Isn't it?
So our decks are slightly better than they were.
Not
Slightly,
Well, they're
but
just slightly bigger, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, I got one more weapon.
I love the gradual
Power,
improvement
yeah.
of the deck over time.
Yeah.
So we've done this during this scenario. So special rules for this scenario, as well as the Harrow suit is still keys. So all dexterity non-combat checks get plus 1d4. Still the same bonus when you play your Harrow. But now, at the end of your turn, you may examine the top card of your location.
No, I could do that.
You can do that anyway,
Yeah.
but we can all do that now.
Oh.
And then you put that card on top of a location.
Or
Oh, a location.
any
Oh,
location.
you can move it around.
Oh,
Oh.
So you
manipulation.
examine the top card of your deck. And
So
then
can
you
we stuff all the villains into one deck?
Yeah.
If
If
you
you
find the
examine
villain,
it,
yeah.
you can move it. Yeah.
If you find him, yeah.
And we know where they are.
Right. When you close your location, if the number of evidences displayed, so whenever we do an evidence, it goes
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
is equal to or greater than the number of characters, you may summon and encounter the danger.
So
Which is
obviously we need to
Devargo
get,
Barvi.
so we need to get 3 evidences out. Then.
And to win, we defeat the danger. So there is no villain, and we don't really need to. So we need to close a location after we've found 3 evidence, and then we can summon that. And if we defeat it, we win.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't defeat it, then we'd need to close another location.
Before we can do it again.
Yeah. And what happens if we then don't defeat it? I don't know. I guess we don't win.
Don't look it up.
Yeah. Right. So there's the 3 things. There's the scenario. We are
so
ready to go, I think.
So the tavern we know about. Yeah, we can recharge allies to
And the
explore.
new... Oh, where's the base gone? What we're doing with the base?
You put it back in with your. It's going to be there with those. Yeah. No?
Right, I'm definitely not going to the spiders area. Spider's nest.
Yeah, I think I'll be going to have a poke around the spider's nest.
So they all gain vermin trait, and their damage is poison.
Okay.
All of their damage is poison, which is a condition then as well. Isn't it?
Poisoned is the condition. If it just means they gain poison, then it means that if you've got certain things that can protect you against
yeah.
poison. I don't know where the base has gone. There's the base. So the other supporter that we've got is while displayed on any check to acquire, you may bury to add a d6.
Mm.
So he's good.
Mm.
I've got a bit of alchemical stuff, so I think the Den of Iniquity is good for me.
Okay.
Because I can close it.
Right, so we draw our starting hand of cards, and then we add our harrow to it. Make sure harrow not pull.
Oh, I shuffled it in again. Yeah, I like that. In my memory is about as long as it takes to
They
shuffle
do
cards.
have an item, which is what they need.
So, we just need to go through and look for the evidence, don't we?
Yeah.
One, two, three, four. We do have the.
Oh, summon and defeat the monster bane, the story bane monstrous one.
Yeah.
Oh, which is there, right?
Which is there. That's 50% monsters. So
Yeah,
that's
me.
the job for you. I'm
That's
afraid.
me.
I'm
Are you going to go?
I'm going there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll go to the Den of Iniquity. Why not?
Well, I might not start off at the tavern again. Why not? Why not, indeed.
Go recruit.
Joel is saying, yes, it is no longer in print. I mean, you can still buy it. There are places that still sell it. They printed a lot. But then a couple of years after that, they announced that that's it. They weren't going to do any more for it. But Paizo are, to their credit, they are supporting the game through this Pathfinder Unlimited, where they basically allow anybody to do what they want with it now. So
You said there's a lot of fan base.
there's a lot of
as well,
fan-based scenarios. Huge amount, yeah. Right,
Okay.
who's going to go first?
So, are we doing that again, are we?
6.
It's you.
2.
We've got 30 blessings, 40 cards, so we can take our time a little bit more.
We had 50 last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, we got 44 cards. There's 11 in each.
Oh,
I
yes,
think.
that's true. Yeah, and we might probably want to take advantage of the bait
I think
as
so.
well.
Yeah, and early on because that's that will be for every check, isn't it? Once it's displayed, it's not discard, is it?
It's bury. Yeah, it's used
Oh, it's
once.
buried. It's once off.
Yeah, I was going
Yeah.
to say, yeah,
Oh,
once you
good.
use it, it's done.
Okay, right. Well, I'm not going to move anywhere, so I'm going to get the hour, and there's no effect. Oh yeah,
There you
sorry.
go.
Start doing that.
Facing you.
Yeah. Hammer. Yeah, that's there.
You're going to explore.
I'm going to
the
explore
spider
that.
nest.
Have a look
Spider
at. See what's in the
Is it a
spider's
spider?
nest. Is it a spider? No,
Oh, it's a
chain shirt.
There we are. I can pick that up.
Right.
Lying on
okay.
the ground.
So fortitude
Without the
is
spiders on it.
constitution. It's a D8 plus 1. The wildest bite. You have a combat. Oh, reduce it by 2. Yeah, go for that. I'll have
Do
a
you wanna
jump and
use
take
your
early,
weapon?
please.
I mean, you can, if you want to go ability. I mean, it's level 0 armor.
No.
It's not worth it.
No,
It's totally not worth it. You failed to pick
I
up the
failed to
chain
pick
shirt.
up the chain shirt. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to discard a blessing.
Explore again.
Explore again. Come on.
Sorry, the special rules were at the end of your turn, is it?
At the end of your
End
turn.
of my turn, I can. Yeah. In this case, it's
Oh.
a level 0 weapon.
Level 0.
It's a scythe. It's melee. It's 9.
More stuff.
Yeah, it's just more stuff. More life.
Are we playing with Crimson Throne? We are. Yes, absolutely.
And it's a D12 plus 2. And for my non.
You can't use your book to give you +4. What D4? I mean.
No, it's a on a check to acquire reveal to add 1. Oh, just reveal. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, you read so you get
Thank
+1.
you. So I get a +1.
Reveal it, yeah. So
Reveal it. Okay, so and then this is a
melee check, isn't it?
it's a melee check, which is a D12
you got
plus
plus-
2.
We got +3 then, haven't you?
So I've got plus 3 altogether. Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
In your hand.
Got it.
The codex is still in your hand as well.
But now again, you got too many cards.
Yeah, I've got to discard down. So do I just use this, or do I discard too many weapons? Really, 1d10 is quite good, isn't it?
I mean,
1d8.
I would use the blessing because then obviously
Use
rely
that?
on Paul coming and healing you to get them back because that's
Yeah.
But you need to plough through this.
Yeah. Okay. Just
See-
do that.
see what-
There we go.
Again.
You have
Hider.
A
No,
reef
claw.
claw. A reef claw.
Look at that.
But it's got the vermin trait.
It's
and
vermin.
all of its damage is poison.
Yeah.
So
you need to beat it.
Combat 11. Okay, so D12 plus.
no before acting
I
or
was
anything
gonna say,
like that.
No, there isn't. No. D12 plus 2.
Oh.
Can I have a.
If you defeat it, you got to re-roll.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah.
If this monster needs to reroll.
Yeah. So you got to.
I've got to do it anyway.
You've got to go
twice.
defeat
Okay, so I've got
twice,
plus
yeah.
2.
You're on plus 2.
Yeah. If your combat track revealed to use strength or melee plus D10, if proficient, if any die rolled on this check shows 10, count it as 12. If you fail this check against a non-villain monster,
It is a non-villain monster.
you may reload the monster into the location.
Okay, so instead of it
Put it
being
back.
shuffled in,
You get
you
put
can
on
put it
top.
back on top.
Okay. After playing this weapon, you may not play an offhand boon this encounter.
So you can't play a shield.
You can't use
basically.
a
That's what it
shield,
says.
but I'm not going to play a shield,
Yeah.
so I'm going to reveal that to use strength plus a D10. There's the, I'm going to go with these. Okay,
Can I help?
I'm just going to go with that.
Well, you've only got to get to 11,
Yeah.
and I think you're sort of there-ish.
Yeah, see?
Not a little bit
Let's
more.
find out.
Or
Not
not.
quite.
6.
Okay.
So that's a lot of damage.
Wow. That's pretty awful.
Yeah. It's a shame I didn't draw any. Oh,
Where's your armour?
I didn't get any.
Oh, no, you didn't get it.
Yeah.
You dropped
By
it.
damage.
I thought, well, I don't need armor. What do I need? They're only spiders.
Sugar. Yeah.
Okay, 5 damage.
You can lose all your cards.
So I have to lose these.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can't lose what you haven't got.
Okay, I've got that.
But you
I have got
you are
that.
going to
I'll
lose all
rebuild
of
it.
them.
That's all
Yeah.
that.
There you go.
That's not a great start.
It's not a great start, but it's better than that start you had when we played in February.
Yeah.
Amiri, first location went to, found some kind of trap and got you stuck, and you were there for
was
like
it?
6 turns.
I was
and
I
couldn't
couldn't get out of
quickly.
the trap. It was like, yeah, okay.
Right,
So
yeah,
did you
I
get-
think you need to get healing. You need to get some healing going somewhere.
Derek.
Get
All right,
Lenny
or
over.
disappear over to the thing and get the healing there.
Yeah, that's only one though, isn't it? He's got a cure.
Well, somewhere in there.
Somewhere,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll go and get that first. So at the end of my turn, I can move.
And or then have a look at the card as well. So perhaps move to where one of us is, so we can have a little cheeky look at what we're going to be.
That's a special rule, is it? That I do?
Yeah. No, everyone's
At
got
the end of
that.
your turn, you may examine the top card of your location and then put that card
Right.
on top of the location.
Okay, so
And if you've got various end of turn abilities, you can use them in any order. So yeah, you're going to do your move. Hopefully, do your move, and then if it's where we are, then that'd be
Yeah,
nice.
I don't mind.
I'm going next, so that
You're going
means
next.
it goes
That's
to me.
that's you, isn't it?
I'm red.
You're red. Right, there we go.
What am I going to be looking at?
I won't tell you. It's ghastly runes.
Oh God, is it something?
It was
about-
that, wasn't it? Wasn't that the thing that you saw? It was some runes.
When examined, encounter this barrier. When examined, encounter this barrier. I've just examined it, haven't I?
You have just examined it.
Encounter this barrier. If you
I mean, you've just looked at the runes.
PTSD.
It's a free. It's a free explore.
Yeah.
Come on, let's think positive.
yeah, think positively.
Well, you can't.
All
take
I
any
need is
combat
arcane,
damage.
no. Divine, no. Or disable, no.
Oh,
So I've got a D4 to get 5.
Yeah, but you can't suffer damage, so can you? So
If I'm defeated, move to a random location
Oh, you'll
and
be-
suffer
You'll
frightened.
become frightened, aren't you?
I'll be scared, and I'm a barbarian. I don't get scared.
A frightened barbarian.
Right. Okay. Well,
I can't. I couldn't.
nobody's going to no.
I don't have my divine insight in hand.
Yeah, no. So I mean, I'm
I think
was
you'll be
supposed
making.
to. No, I did have a favoured card. Yeah.
move to a random location. So
So you're not defeating it.
that's a D. I can't defeat it. I've got a D4.
But we can choose to put this on the top or shuffle it back.
No, I
in
think
there.
that was attacking with the side. Well, no. So he's examining the top card of your
Yeah.
location
Yeah.
and then put that card on top of the location.
Oh,
But
so it has
actually,
to-
because he's got a trigger, he's encountering it.
Yeah, so it's going to get
So it's
shuffled
me.
in.
So you've encountered it. if you have this is what I love about this card. If you have the perception skill, it makes it harder because you're good at looking for things.
Yeah.
If undefeated, you move to a random location and you suffer the scourge frightened.
Yeah.
Which
And
could
does
be
it still
where
get
you are.
shuffled in?
And then that's getting shuffled in.
So you got DVD. Well, so this one then you
Back
go
to
back to where you
back to where you
That
were.
one there, yeah. Dear, oh dear.
Then you need frightened. And
I'm not frightened. See, look, it keeps bouncing away from the character card. You see that? I try and put it there, but it doesn't stick. When you encounter a monster, suffer 1d4 mental damage. That
That's
can't.
actually what you had.
It is.
That situation that I just described. That's exactly what happened last time you played.
I think your next turn you need to go to the hospital.
When your location is closed, you may remove the scourge.
You need to go to the base.
You
and
need to
heal,
go to the base, don't you?
because you can heal scourges at the base.
And can I not do that at the end of my turn?
No, your end of your turn you moved to me, didn't you?
I did do my move
Yeah.
to the subject.
Yeah.
You resolve your
that's-
end of turn.
yeah.
Then
Yeah, so
end of turn.
somebody convinced me to come join them.
Well, I was
And
going
then
to.
And then I get scared.
Well, stop thinking the positive. It's stop me finding it.
Come here, just have a look in this door.
Yeah.
Quick, have a look in
Yeah,
there.
there's a noise, but I think it's all right.
You then reset your deck. Well,
Nice.
reset your hand. There.
So when you would discard a boon, bless to bless, you can add dexterity or charisma check. You can recharge it instead. Right. Well, now I don't know what's on top of. No, that's card
No.
got shuffled in.
Shuffled
didn't
in.
it? Yeah. So I don't know what's there.
Ha, ha.
So, you staying there?
I am.
Yeah. What you found?
Oh,
Hey!
oh, but I did. That's not a trigger, though, is it? I didn't. That's not triggering it.
You have encountered it.
I've
Because
encountered
you've
it.
explored it.
Um,
And because you've got perception,
I have
It's
got perception. It is bloody harder, isn't it? I have got disabled.
I'm going to
Yes, I
stay in the
do.
pub.
Yeah, I'm saying stay that tavern. Just chat up the
But I
locals.
would
see if
say
you
I'm
can come
quite
along
good
side.
with these. Is increased by the scenario deck number, so it's increased one.
Okay.
So this is 6, 7, 8.
It's 8.
Yeah.
Not too bad if you've got disabled.
Well, I have. That does give me +1, and then I can bury items to add to my perception. Oh, on your perception check. No, we're not doing a perception check. I am going to. Is it worth burying this? 6, 7,
So
8.
Amiri opens a door,
It's probably worth burying me at this point.
has a look inside, and then runs away.
Just
And then Quinn says, I wonder what was in there. I'm
what was it?
going to have a look.
Can I read these? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to bury my an item, which will then add my perception, which is wisdom plus another 2.
You're doing a disable check,
Yeah,
but,
But
you're
I can-
adding your perception.
yeah. So I got +3, and this, and I need to get 8.
Oh, nice.
That's how you do it. No,
Gone.
that's gone. Yeah. But we have suffered quite a lot for that. Are we thinking we need to push this? Or
Was that the first card that you've... Oh, no, you did your thing there, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then you went here. I don't
Yeah.
think we need to push it.
all right, I'll
That-
stop there.
When this is the hour. Your strength check, add 2. Right, I'm going to
Come on,
not move.
6.
I'm going to explore the tavern.
It'd be another one of them. No, no, it's not.
It's
Well,
not the same.
It's
It's a barrier.
God, it's a barrier.
a phantasmal apparition. Oh dear.
Yeah.
But it's similar. It's another scary thing. So I can either use intelligence or knowledge.
I've got them.
Not got either of those. Or perception.
I've got that as well.
Oh, I do have perception. I've got perception.
Yeah.
D10 plus 2.
So
Nice.
that,
Oh,
nice.
that's nice.
That's right.
I didn't realise I had that.
So it's against 5.
D10 plus 2 against 5. If undefeated, I'd become exhausted. If defeated, you may examine the top 2 cards of your location.
Oh, it's nice.
Very nice. I don't think I need to put anything else in.
Well, you only need to get 3. I think,
Seven
do
and
you?
a half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 7.5 in its average of 5.
Just working out if I've got any rechargey stuff.
5.
I don't. So I will just go for this. We'll try and defeat the phantasmal apparition by seeing through it. Yeah.
Yes.
So if defeated, you may examine the top 2 cards of your location. Let's do it. Fiery glare and a helpful haversack. Level 1 item.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's there. Now I can recharge an ally to explore.
You've got lots of allies.
And I have lots of allies. So I am going to recharge the bat to explore. It's a helpful haversack. I can acquire it with dexterity or intelligence 6. I just did it mainly to because I knew it was safe. Although the harrow suits his keys.
Yes.
So add 1d4 to all dexterity non-combat checks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Sure. Let's just go for it. So I'm going to use my dexterity, which is d8. But then I get a d4 because of the arrow suit. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. 6.
6.
Got it.
Yep. Nice.
It's got a start of turn power.
Oh. Again, I forgot to
You've
look
got to
at
do your
that.
thing. You do that while I just close the door.
Okay. Dexterity. Nobody's got stealth, have they?
No. No.
There's that cape. The cape thing is at my location.
Stealth and barbarianism doesn't quite go together.
No, not really.
So I'm going to recharge another ally to explore again. Because we know what this one is. And I will try and acquire it. My divine skill, which is d10 plus 2. I don't particularly want this. I'm not going to put much into it. I got it.
Nice.
Okay. Now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6, but one of them is my harrow card. Now the harrow card does count.
Yeah.
So it means you're always over your hand
Yeah.
limit at the start of the sound.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. It just doesn't count towards your deck limit.
That's correct.
it.
Yeah.
Well, in which case, I'm going to use my harrow card.
Oh.
I'm going to
Yeah.
I'm going to discard it to explore.
And that enables you to draw a
Yeah,
card.
and because I've played my harrow card, I may draw a card, and I may give a card to another player. Now the problem is, if I give you the barnberry, it will go.
Yeah.
You won't
I'm
be
never
able
going
to
to
get
get
it.
You need to recurse that. That was really useful.
No, you need to get yourself. We've got plenty of time.
I'm going to go over there.
Go over here. Get rid of the scourge.
Get rid of the scourge first, right? And then I can start playing again. Yeah. I'll just go over there and rest up a bit. You know, so scary. That door was so scary. Lost.
I know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards.
I will give you a card.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Is that going to hand?
Yeah.
Thank you. Gives me a bit of life.
Right. So I played my harrow to explore, or I discarded that. The house is playing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
So it's B,
Wow.
which is the evidence.
is that the evidence?
B is the evidence. So we found some evidence. Intelligence, wisdom, knowledge, or perception. Well, as we've now realised that I do have perception of D10 plus 2. Wow. Okay. And I need an 11.
Oh,
Now, I can bless this.
Ah, okay.
I can bless it.
Well, no, you've only allowed one.
Yeah, it can
Oh,
only be one
bless
blessing.
it. Okay.
So I'll bless it, which gives me another D10. Yeah,
That's 17.
19.
19. Yeah.
So, if defeated, display this barrier next to the scenario. So
Well
we have found
We found
one piece of
one
evidence.
piece of evidence. Good.
Successful first turn, I think.
yeah, well done.
Right, I am going to end there, and I just draw a card. Well, no, end turn effects. It's wolf pack. So, where are we going to put the wolf pack?
In
Well,
the
'cause-
base.
No, you can't put it to the base.
No.
No,
Yeah.
because that's
It's a special.
special
It's not
things.
really a
yeah.
location, but it is.
Because you really like to stay here, wouldn't you? Because there must be some other. There must
If
be.
I
There's,
stay here, and
there's some allies here,
yeah,
aren't there?
there are.
That-
And if I can just go through here and get it closed, then that's that done. So I think not put it back on here.
pop it.
Well, put it on here because I'm going to be dealing with this lot, aren't I?
Are they like super scary or?
They're a 0, so they're not that bad.
It should be all right from
How
one
was
of your
before,
a
Oh,
lady.
actually, survival 6.
You got
My survival
survival.
is D10 plus 3.
Well,
So
there we are
actually,
then.
Well, that's
I'm
actually quite
really
good,
good
isn't
at getting rid of those.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll leave them where they are. We'll leave the wolf pack
Okay.
out
Leave-
of the back of the tavern.
At the back of the tavern.
And I'll go outside with my
eating people as they go out for a pint.
I'll go outside with my
Yeah.
survival skills.
Yeah.
Right, that's me done.
Hit them on the
I've
nose.
drawn my divine insight, so now we're all right for barriers.
Good.
Okay.
Right.
Right then. So
Brilliant.
yeah, hour first. Well, this is the hour. On your check, you may recharge a card to replace all D4s with D8s.
Useful, but you're going
But
to
at
the
the moment,
hospital.
I'm not
aren't
going to
you?
do
Yeah.
much. Yes, I'm going over.
You're going to go to the base.
Yeah. Okay, and the base and
So you draw those.
choose one.
Yeah. It's 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's only 2. You're going to choose one of them.
Berries to draw a new attack or healing spell. Don't want that.
Healing
Okay.
spell.
Healing spell.
Well, that'd be good.
Draw.
You can still use spells.
Can I?
Yeah.
But then they get banished. I
Yeah.
would say get
Like
the
a
healing spell. Yeah.
That's only if we've ticked the box there.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe
so
Berry, you
you
draw a
have to
new
do-
weapon or
Forget
armor.
that then.
And then on this one, it's on any
yeah.
check, to acquire, you may bury to add 1d6. I think probably
Take her
this
then?
one. Yeah, next one. That goes to hand.
Yeah.
Goes back to the base. And the other things I can do,
Well, now you can
Draw a card.
I
you
can.
can
Heal
do
a
both,
card.
can't you? You can do the scourge.
I
You
can
can
do a
carve
scourge.
any number of cards,
So
or
it's-
remove one of
those
your
are those are all ores. So it's, that goes, and I can display this immediately.
Mhm. You can use it, but you don't need to.
Don't need to.
You don't need to use it
But
immediately.
you've
But
got too
I've
many
got too many cards now, so certainly don't want to draw another one to discard. So
you
I'll
could display the armor. Yeah.
and just stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Do I want to move again?
You can only examine your locations.
Yeah.
So there's no.
I get free move.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's at the end of your
Yes,
turn?
yeah, so
you
you
do
can-
that before that.
Yes.
So there is a point to that.
So do you want to? Well, you
I'll
know
go
what
back.
that is.
Yeah, I'll
Do you
go
want
back.
to do you want to look at mine? Look where mine is again. Can't be any worse than that.
Good. But I,
Last
The more
time you
trigger.
tempted me.
I have the divine insight.
Do you want to
Right.
go have a little look at mine? Go on.
Go on then.
Go on.
Go on then. It worked well last time, didn't it?
Just
It
sneaky
worked really-
examine.
Right. The Cape of Escape.
Oh, well, actually, I didn't
Okay.
We knew
know.
that.
That's
We
a
did.
dexterity. Did we know that really?
Yeah, we
But you
did.
can put that anywhere.
Okay.
Dexterity. That's your
Dexterity.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yours is
Dexterity.
D8.
D8.
Still,
So you got a chance of acquiring it. I've got no chance of
I'm a
acquiring it.
D6.
But you know what's on top of yours.
Yeah. So should we put it on there? I'll put it back on there. I mean, will you?
I don't want
You
it.
don't want
No.
that.
No, stick on the boat.
Stick it on the boat.
Anything we don't want. with that.
Put it on the house.
Stick
Yeah,
it
the boat.
on the
Yeah.
boat, There you go.
Right.
Right.
You're done.
And then I'm
You've
done.
done your move, you've done your thing,
Yeah,
and
I've got 4
reset
already.
your hand size.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you can actually discard at the end of your turn any card you don't want.
Yeah.
And then draw.
But you are
But
killing
by
yourself.
doing that, you are
reducing
killing
what you
yourself.
can do. In.
rare you would do
Yeah.
it.
So if you're at a wild location, you can discard a card to explore. And is this a wild?
This is wild.
That is wild. Let's have a look. I'm going to explore. Oh, I found a bodyguard. Whitney Houston. Charisma, diplomacy, fortitude. I love diplomacy because this will be a D6
Oh,
plus
it's a level
2.
1 card.
I know. Don't think I've got anybody to help me. Well, I don't want to bless it. It's no point. So I'll just go 50-50, see if I can acquire this. Definitely don't. Do you want to use a blessing to explore?
You've got quite a few there.
I've only buried that.
Yeah.
I started with we all started with an extra card anyway. So let's do it. So I'm going to explore again. Oh, a flanking attack barrier. Brilliant. Before acting, a random other character summons and encounters the danger, and the difficulty is increased by 1, the adventure deck.
Yeah, so Divago Barvarsi is going to pop up and say hello to somebody.
Pop up and say hello.
Oh dear. He's quite tough.
And then I'm going to summon and encounter the danger. So he's going to have a chat with you, then come and have a chat with me.
Right.
So you got to roll a dice or something like that to see who's...
Oh, 3.
But there's nothing we can do about that.
Random.
No, no, there's no way of avoiding it. No.
4.
6.
He's going to Paul.
So I summon and encounter the danger. Wow.
Powers. Before acting.
A local character.
No.
Well, that's me.
Yeah.
So before this happens, a local character summons and encounters the Storybane. Knives is his. Right, where's the Storybanes? Didn't get these out. Which is either lots and lots of knives or a whole bunch of people. Knives is. Okay, so before this, we're doing this. Okay, so I've got to defeat them. Dexterity, acrobatics, or ranged. Okay, well, I've got dexterity of D8. On your check to defeat, you may recharge any number of knife weapons, adding 1d4 for each knife recharged.
This is a barrier, isn't it?
This is a barrier.
So you could use your...
I can. Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to suffer 1d4 plus 1 ranged combat damage, and that's going to wipe these cards out. So I am going to have to cast Divine Insight. So I've got Dexterity of D8. But then...
I can bless it.
Well,
no,
my
he'll
Divine
have
Insight
a
is
lot.
2d6.
He'll have stacks of stuff here.
So...
9.
Yeah, done it. Right, so that's done. That's defeated. So he basically calls his mates,
Yeah.
Who throw knives at
who
you.
throw loads of knives at me, and
Who use the divine intervention.
I know where they're coming from,
Yeah.
like a Jedi. Then we need to sort this guy out. So it's combat 16 or charisma diplomacy 12. On your charisma or diplomacy check, you may banish any number of boons, adding 1d4 for each boon banished.
That's...
So I could just banish these 4 cards
yeah,
to get 4d4.
That's quarter of your life.
I mean, I'm going to lose them.
Oh.
Because you're going to get hit so
No,
much.
yes,
But
that's right.
But, so that's the charisma and diplomacy. My charisma is d6. So if I got rid of all of these, that's 6. d6 plus 4d4.
Yeah.
The average of which is...
They're all level 0, aren't they? So, I mean, it's not
13.
that much of them.
So the odds are slightly in my favour if I get rid of these 4.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't want to get rid of these 4. I've got Immolate if I went into combat. I've not got any animals. My animals have deserted me. So for your combat check, I could manage to use Divine. So that would be D10 plus 1 plus 2d4. So that would be an average of 12 on combat. Which is not going to work. This is your go, isn't it?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is your go.
Yeah, this is a what's it go?
What is it? What's the card called?
A flanking attack. It's a
Oh,
barrier.
okay. So yeah.
Yeah, you've been surrounded.
You see, because after you've done all this, then I'm going to have to do exactly the same.
Yeah.
Well, I can bless it. So I mean, if you were getting in there with a big dice,
Okay.
I've got on another character's check, discard with a bless.
Okay. So let's go for it then. Let's
So bless.
let's cast Immolate.
You're going to go that.
So I'm going to use my Divine. So it's D10 plus 1. But then you're blessing it for another D10.
Yep.
And another 2D4. Yep.
Okay.
So all of this plus 1. Well, that's 21.
20 something.
23.
Yeah.
So done. I've
Yeah.
defeated it. Right.
Nice.
And then
Now,
you have
comes
to
and says hello
yeah.
to me. So
When you encounter
summon
that.
and encounter the danger. So I've got to summon and encounter this, which is dexterity, acrobatics, or range. Well, I'm finesse. No.
I'll
But
roll
it is
for
a
these while you're doing
it is a barrier. It's a barrier, so I don't want to keep doing this thing. I haven't got any armor. Oh, you may recharge any.
Go on.
Oof, that hurt.
Right, I'm going to recharge
Did.
that
Did.
to gives me a D4. Dexterity. That's a D6. So we're at that at the moment.
Not fair summon. You're fighting the end of scenario boss
Yeah. Twice.
near the start
Yeah.
and not getting any bonus for defeating it. Because surely if we defeat him now, we should win.
Yeah.
Well, apart from the fact he can
Well,
run to
actually, to win, defeat the danger.
that's
I've just
You've
defeated the
defeated
danger.
the danger. Yeah.
We're gonna have to look that up.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that does seem a little
Yeah,
odd.
but doesn't
yeah.
it say he can't? Doesn't it?
Okay, that's my wording. The actual wording is, when you close your location, if the number of evidence, blah, 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 you may summon and encounter the danger if you defeat
Yeah.
it.
So
I've
Oh, okay.
summarised it
Yeah.
and ended up causing ambiguity.
Yeah. Okay.
right, that is that. Well, what's the next thing I'm going to have to do? Is this?
Yeah, I mean, I've defeated him, but he just runs away into the shadows.
Yeah.
Comes back.
Oh,
Nasty card, isn't it?
I don't want to suffer combat damage.
Oh, it should have been the difficulty defeat was increased by 1.
I'm going to do the one of
But
them.
I got it
Right.
anyway. So it wasn't it plus 1 on both of these.
I need to get 7. Yeah. So I've dealt with kniveses.
Okay, very gone.
Nice.
So now, okay, but now, yeah, well, that's now I've got to deal with this. Combat 16. I mean, I've got.
None of us have got any aid stuff, have we?
No.
No.
Either way, this is going to be defeated. Doesn't matter what happens.
Yeah, the barrier will go.
Yeah, it's
the
not
barrier.
like the other ones where you had to defeat them
All of it.
to defeat this. It's
Right.
like whatever happens,
It's defeated.
the barrier
Right.
has gone.
Okay. Good.
Right, so these are. Oh, they. I can't use 2 items. I need a bit of healing, so that's the end of this. Charisma diplomacy, so that is only that plus 2. Any got any blessings?
I got nothing.
Um,
Got some berries.
I'm going to be losing all my cards, I think. So I'm going to do combat. So I can either keep that or that or that. And I'm going to lose my harrow card. So it's just going to be a D6 and a D4 because my strength is D6. I can't use both of these, so I will recharge to add the D4. So I'm left with these 2 cards in hand, and can I get? Whoops! Can I get 16 with these dice?
17.
17.
No,
That's a
that'd be
no.
no.
So I now
Takes loads and loads of damage.
I'll take these two
Yeah.
as damage. There. Yeah.
Okay.
But finally, the
Barry's gone.
barrier's gone. And that's me finished. I will have a
Good
cheeky
turn.
look at that. It's a priest with divine 10.
Still very tough.
Combat 13.
I'd prefer that doesn't go onto the tavern.
We put him on the boat.
That's it. Put it on the boat.
Put it on the boat.
It's nasty. Okay, my go. No effects. Right, at the start of your turn, I'm going to reveal the helpful haversack.
Mm-hmm.
Examine the top card of your deck. Then reload or recharge it. Or I can discard a card to draw it. Okay, I'll just reload. Right, and then it's the wolf pack at the top, isn't it?
Which is a survival check, isn't
It's
it?
survival, which I'm D10 plus 3. So yeah, I'm going to explore, find the wolf pack, and I'm going to try and do the survival check. Oh, before acting.
A local character.
Oh yeah, because there's more than one of them.
Yeah.
So before acting, a local character summons and encounters this monster. Okay, so survival done, and then I summon and encounter the monster. Done.
Oh, well done.
If the check to defeat it had the attack or the ranged trait, it had nothing. I was just doing that.
Yeah, good.
So yeah, and then end of. I'm not going to. I can't explore again, so I'm just going to examine. It is a sage, charisma, diplomacy, and knowledge to get the
That's
sage.
good for me. Yeah.
So
Do you want to pop him on?
I can
top
pop
of
it
mine?
over here.
Thank you.
and then I'm going to reset.
No.
My... Oh no, it's Paul's going
I'm
next.
Yeah, I need.
Yeah, but where were you?
Well,
going
you
next?
can always move, can't you? That's fine. You can always move away from there. Do you want to go back to here? And
Yeah, thanks.
start. Well, it's up to you.
Yeah, I do.
You do. You want to batter things.
I
Don't
want to smash things.
you? Yeah.
Okay,
I'm done.
done. Right, on my hour. On your check against a spell, add 1d4.
Well, it's not.
No, it's not. So I'm going to move here. We're going to do the explore. And it's a giant slug. Wisdom,
But a nice
friendly
giant.
giant.
A friendly
A
one,
friendly
not from
one.
the garden. Or whatever.
wisdom and survival.
Oh,
Those two things that I'm so good at. Right, but I've got a d6.
well, you got a chance.
Matt's joined in the chat asking if there's anything like Arkham Horror. Not. Thank you for joining in, Matt. It's a card game,
It's
but other than that,
It's
there's no similarities. And there's locations,
yeah.
but no, there's no similarities.
If you get it, it's not
okay,
worth.
yeah,
You can
it's not
get
good.
+1, can't you? With
It
your
is a
local
level 1
I can do it,
ally,
I can
and
do
it
it.
is an animal.
and it is so it's good for him.
So
yeah.
it'd be good for me.
Would it be good for you? Right, okay. On your chat after the roll, I can recharge.
Slugs,
add one.
animals.
Says it's an animal.
Yeah, I know that. You
No,
unfortunately
sorry,
don't pick up the
I don't.
giant slug.
This giant
do
slug
not
slipped
pick
out
up
your
the
finger.
Slug. Oh dear. That
you're
doesn't
awful.
bear thinking
Okay.
about.
That's me done. That's
Would
me
you
done.
like to have a little look?
So,
Do you want to move and have a look at something, or
no, I'm just going to see what I've got.
we? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
are.
We
so
don't
yeah.
do what I've got.
Yeah.
Oh no, we know I've got. No, we don't have.
You've got, yeah, you know what
Yeah,
you've
I've
got.
got it.
That's exit.
Oh, that's what you want. Yeah,
I want that.
I can
Elixir-
pick. I'm good at picking that up. I am.
Elixir of healing. You're good at picking that up.
Yeah, yeah. Intelligence.
There you go.
Oh, hang on. What was the thing? What was the other thing that also said I liked?
That's the cape of good
No,
hope.
no, it's
No,
not. Okay, it's
the
something
ally.
else. It's
It was the sage.
the sage.
The
Yeah.
ally.
You want the ally.
But you
I
could do
wouldn't.
that.
I wouldn't mind the healing. Yeah, because and then sage
then
explore.
yeah,
Yeah, I love. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Okay. So
So I draw.
no effect. I will explore.
Well, look,
Oh
I can
look,
pay it.
it's a potion of healing.
And you can pick that up.
Intelligence and craft. Intelligence is a D10. And it's alchemy. Yes, it is. So I like them. I do pick it up.
Oh,
Okay.
well done. You dropped out your fingers.
I will. Do you need this? Do you really need this? How many have you got in your discard pile? You got the same as me.
I've not got my healing spells yet,
I got
but I
7
will
in
get
my
them at
discard.
some point.
So am I going to give it to you, or I'm going to use it myself?
Yeah. Oh, use it yourself.
I'll use it myself.
I'll take it for 10.
4. That's what I got.
It's all of them.
All of
And
it.
that's banished, isn't it?
That is banished. That is.
There's no way of you getting it back.
If I'd have ticked that off, which I didn't do,
Right, okay.
but it's banished.
Nice.
So that was that. And now it's worth exploring because that is a sage under
It's
there.
a sage on top.
So we'll explore. And oh, look, it's a sage who is charisma, diplomacy, knowledge, which is D10 plus 2.
Dazzle her with your knowledge.
Dazzle
Yeah,
my
go on.
knowledge
You're
of
going to show how much
investigative.
you know.
0 what?
Jeff cake time.
Is it
Do
worth
we want
it?
that? It's a 0. No, it's not, is it? It's not worth using it for that. Well, we got rid of 2 cards. So
Yeah.
that's good. I'll display that and draw 2.
Sneaky.
Oh wow, that's
End of
sneaky
turn
end of turn. Do you reckon I can do it twice?
That's a good point. You've got an end of turn ability,
Yeah.
and there's an end of turn
Yeah, I'd
ability.
say,
So
yeah.
yes, you've
Yeah,
got
you
both.
do this
So
one
which one are
first.
you doing first?
Well,
You should do that one first, because otherwise, if you
yeah, but I
leave-
can't move though, can I? So, I mean, I'll just look at the same card twice.
no,
It
because
depends
with
if it's
that
got an
one,
exam
you can
in
look at it and
power.
move it.
Oh, I can move it, can't
Yeah.
I? Yeah. So I'll do
So
that one
this one
first. It's just standard leather armor.
Leather armor. Yeah.
Do you
No, I
want
don't
that?
want
Do you want that?
I mean,
It's really easy to pick up. Constitution 3.
Constitution or Fortitude.
Yeah, you won't have that, but he's got Fortitude, so I mean you can pick up even more armor.
Yeah.
But it's rubbish armor.
Rubbish armor. It's life.
But it's an extra. It's life.
I'm not
yeah.
that
It's life.
bothered about it.
It's life. What is it to get it?
3.
3.
But you've got Fortitude. You get pluses.
Fortitude. Yeah, I get D8 plus 1.
Do you-
Yeah, go on,
do
put
you
it on
want
mine.
it? Do
Yeah,
you
go
want it on
yeah, go
yours?
Put it on mine.
And now I'll do my end of
Your
turn.
ability.
End of turn ability. Cool. Is darts.
Ooh.
Are these finesse? They are not. They're ranged weapons. Dexterity raises is no good to me whatsoever.
And that's just put it back on top, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just examine it. Okay. Right. Rigo. When this is the hour, your check to acquire is blessed.
Nice.
Oh.
You need an inquiry.
I do.
The
Well,
Melrose?
I'll explore the tavern. It's a gem of physical power.
Oh,
Item 1.
nice.
That looks good.
So it's really hard to pick up. But my check is blessed.
Yeah, you get another
My check
dice.
to acquire is blessed.
I can pick that up.
So my best one is dexterity, which is D8. So because it's blessed, it's 2D8. Even still, 2D8 needing an 11. Oh, start of my turn. I should have revealed this to examine the top card of my deck. And that's fine. I'll just put it back on. Right. Okay. We're good. So I actually have a spell. On any check to acquire, close, or guard. It's really good.
What does it?
What does it
How-
do?
what
I'm
does
just
it
looking
do?
at the number in the top right and going, oh, shiny.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's generally a.
Yeah.
So on your non-combat check, recharge to roll your strength, dexterity, or constitution die instead of the normal one.
It's not great for me, but I could give it to somebody else.
Better give it
It'd
to.
be good for me.
Yeah,
Your strength
yeah.
is D12.
Mm.
So basically, whatever challenge you come across, you just use
Yeah, I'll be able to
brute
do
force.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your. I mean, his strength is like a D10, isn't it? So
12, yeah, man.
or D12. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
what's the divine check for that then? The 8.
Go on, I'm going to do it. I'm going to play Good Omen.
Okay, here we go.
So I'm adding a D6 plus 1.
Come on, mate. 7.
And that's not going to be it, is it?
What to use your?
Whoa.
I am not using my once per game ability, I
Alright,
don't think. So if I did and I re-rolled that, what would I need? I've got 1, 4, I've got 7.
5.
I'd need a 4.
4.
So there's
You need
a
yeah,
50,
reasonable
50,
chance.
isn't it?
well, no, there's a
A bit more than that. Yeah, about 55.
60.
Yeah, it's good.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Oh no!
Oh,
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. I've wasted a spell trying to get it. Right.
Well, you can get it back.
Now I'm still at the tavern. So I'm going to recharge the pig. Oh,
How does that work?
I found a spider.
hey!
Oh, a friendly spider.
So I'm going to try and pick up the spider using my survival skill.
Can you get the spider to infiltrate the
I
spider?
have succeeded
Because
because my survival is wisdom plus 3. So I've
you
done it.
succeeded.
So the spider goes into my hand.
Nice.
And then I'm going to recharge the spider
To explore again.
to explore again.
You're getting through that deck. That tavern is going to be
Uh-oh.
It's a funny monster.
the shadow.
I went
Oh,
one
this requires
step too
magic.
far.
This requires magic, doesn't it?
Immune to mental and poison. If the check to defeat it does not have magic, then
Yeah.
it's undefeated.
Yeah.
Oh.
But obviously, all spells have got magic inherently, but our normal weapons are no
yeah,
good to
so
it.
no good to
When
it.
you discard cards as that, we don't have it.
Well, only you can defeat it if you had an offensive magic spell. We can't
And
defeat.
when you
Oh,
just-
no, I've got a magic weapon. I've got a magic
Okay.
weapon.
When you discard cards as damage, you must first choose
Or
blessings.
have I?
Well,
Well, I have. But it's
yeah. I don't have any. I hadn't considered. I might find a monster.
I've got a magic spell. For your combat check, banish.
your combat check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think.
so
I
if
think,
I was to combat, if I was to do it,
I think I just can't really fight it. I don't have anything that I can use in place of combat. I mean, okay, for your combat check, you may bury a card. So, okay, so I could to use my survival plus 1d4 plus the card's level.
Yeah, so you won't take damage, but you won't defeat it. That's
Well,
what, yeah.
So my survival would be d10 plus 2 plus a d4. So even if I got 10, I'm still taking 3 damage. So I think rather than burying a card... Okay, and I can play Aid. On any check, freely banish to add 1d4 plus... So it's... What was I doing? I've lost track. Right, I was going to bury the helpful haversack.
Does this add magic? You see, this adds the magic trait to the check. So
you've got
you,
something
if
to
you
combat.
get over
Oh.
14,
Because I've used that card,
yes, you've had magic, and that requires magic to defeat.
if the check to defeat does not have the magic trait.
And that's these are
It's
traits.
added, yeah.
It adds the magic
Okay,
trait.
so I am gonna for my combat check, I can bury a card. So I'm burying the helpful haversack to use my survival skill, D10 plus a D4. Survival is plus 3. To use your survival plus 1d4 plus the card's level, which was 1. And then I'm playing Aid to add a d4 plus the adventure level and adding the magic trait.
So you got 14.
Effectively.
You're,
And I got 1 card in hand.
You're about 14 average.
8, 9, 10, 15.
15.
So defeated it, and because I used
Yes,
It
absolutely.
is
gone.
defeated.
Well
that,
done.
Well
that was
done. Very good. Good work.
still got this in hand. I am going to use it to heal a local character. Yeah. Right. And then I've got all of these to do,
Mm.
but I do the end of turn thing first. So the chitter snap is there. Right. So
Ooh.
the henchman now, is it a closing? I don't think it is it, in this scenario?
Dunno.
Non-closing.
Oh,
They are non-closing henchmen.
how naughty is he? 12, Before acting, you summon a random local character, summons and encounters a barrier. Then you suffer entangled.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
it's only 12 though. Oh, hello. Oh, it's your familiar.
Before acting, a random local character summons and encounters a barrier. After acting, suffer the Scourge entangled, and then, if undefeated, suffer Scourge poisoned.
Yeah, so there's a lot.
Lot on it.
Yeah.
So before, a random character, random local. There aren't any random locals.
Did you? Do you want me to check? Do you want me to pass the? Oh, if you just no, the expansion.
I'll give it
Right.
And then I'll close the door again.
Aberration.
Yeah, they're non-closing. So I was just thinking, if we put it here on the top, it doesn't close.
I mean, you're in here with us now, Loki. Right, I'm going to make some checks to try and recover my things. But where do we want to put it? That's the question.
Well, it's non-closing, so we don't really want to fight it. You just want to get the evidence. We got one, but where did we get that evidence from? Was it in here? Was it in your location? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Paul found it.
I think it was.
So we need 2 more evidences from these 3 locations.
Right. Yeah, we do need to close locations. Yeah, okay.
We do.
It says when you close your location, if the number of evidence... so we don't want to close this until we've found 3 evidence.
Yes.
Because if you close it and we haven't found 3,
Yeah, that means
we can't do it.
No, absolutely.
So I'm thinking put it back
Put
on
it back
here,
on there, yeah.
and that's it for there. I just won't bother.
Don't just go
Going
somewhere
there
else.
again. Right. I'll do my resetting stuff if you want to
Right.
take your turn.
Do you? Yeah.
Oh. On your non-attack combat, check 1.
That's it.
Right.
Got it.
Well, we're gonna check this guy out. We don't know what this is yet, do we? Oh,
Yeah, I was going to say, it's your own.
leather armor. Fortitude is D10
But isn't it plus?
+1.
So you don't need a 1. Which you
Yeah.
haven't got, yeah.
Well,
What am I doing?
Just have a look at my hand.
all out.
I'm just. Yeah.
Oh, it's all allies.
All out. All out.
You've got this massive animal menagerie behind you in the
It's a
pub.
zoo. It's a travelling zoo.
It's a travelling zoo.
Right.
Pig,
Okay.
the spider, the bat, the cat.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm going to display that. Okay, and I'm going to.
Can you go again or not?
I can't go again easily. I could do the snake.
Oh,
Discard to explore. This is based on your combat check. You may add 1d4 and poison. So I'm going to explore. Oof, and we get an evoker, which is a level 1 monster. It's combat 10. Power.
no, it's 10, 11, 12.
11, 12, sorry. Yeah, roll 1d6. This monster gains the trait.
Random, yeah.
And the damage is cold. Before acting, a random local character suffers 1 damage.
Well, 1 damage. So you could just.
I could just soak
you
it
could
with
bit-
this, can't I?
well, no, that's combat damage. Oh, no,
Suffer cold. So this is cold. This will be good for soaking
Yeah.
cold. But this is going to be cold damage if I don't defeat it.
Do you want to go out?
And this, when you suffer combat damage,
this is just damage.
this is just damage.
Yeah, it's not combat
Okay.
damage.
Well, doesn't it say all damage
Cold
caused by the
or
thing is-
combat.
I mean, you can either get rid of one of those, basically. But as you say, that's
When you
good
suffer
for-
any damage,
yeah.
you may bury it. Or
Yeah, I thought that says all damage caused
Yeah,
by
no,
that.
this is, it says before acting, a random local character suffers 1 damage.
Yes, but that says
It's cold
this
damage
monster
then.
gains the
It's
trait.
the trait.
All damage is cold.
Yeah.
So it's not just one random damage, it's one cold
So it's
damage.
1 cold damage.
It is, yeah.
Oh, right. Well,
And
then when you
that
suffer
stops
cold,
that stops
you may
it, doesn't it?
recharge it to reduce it by 1. Nice. Thank you, leather armor. Kept me nice and warm. Now what we're going to do is we are going to use some combat. So I'm going to reveal That to give me a D8. And if you are proficient, you may additionally discard to add another D8.
Without any weapons in your hand. What do you need to get? You need to get 12.
I need to get 12.
And if you get, so you got this +2.
Got that +2.
So you need to get 10 with that.
Yeah,
That which
should be
is
good enough.
should be good enough.
except
you got
when you
8.
get 8.
So you've taken 2 damage.
On your check after
Oh.
roll, you can recharge it at 1. It's not
Well,
enough.
Doesn't this stop 2 combat damage?
It does, yeah. You can recharge it to reduce it by 2, which is enough, isn't it? So I'll take that into there. That takes back. That recharges.
So you haven't
Don't take
defeated
any
it,
damage.
but this
Defeated.
does get shuffled back into there.
Turn away, disgraced at my inability to knock
How
out.
much of a barbarian are you?
No, I know. Scared at the first
Scared.
door.
Can't read magical
Then don't
runes.
forget you've got your barbarian rage.
Oh, yeah, but that's
Oh.
barrier. card,
Yeah,
isn't it?
but
Could have done, couldn't I, actually?
yeah, don't forget
Oh,
that.
yeah. I forgot that. I could have had a D10. Yeah, okay. All right, draw up to 1. Do I want to move?
Examine.
You can examine where you
Can
are,
examine where.
or where I am.
Okay, actually, I can examine first. It's Aza. It's combat 11-13. Immune to fire, vulnerable to cold. After acting, suffer 1d4 -5 damage. Hard, isn't it?
You would want to get some armor on before you go and face it.
Yeah.
Then.
I haven't got any armor. I haven't got any armor on, so
You might get some armor from her.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. So yeah, I mean, it's no good for anybody else, is it? You two are going to be struggling for that, aren't you?
What armor?
No,
I have
just
got
11-13.
Oh, well, I'm not. Yeah,
Combat 13.
well, I can probably do it, but
I might as well
I'm
leave
more
it.
about
I might as well leave-
investigating.
Yeah, I might as well leave that there for next turn, and then as you say, do this. Okay, that's me done.
No effect. Oh yeah, I've got some darts which I can't pick up, and nobody's really ranged
Prick your
here.
finger, picking them up.
Well, they are nice, but I don't like darts. And I don't really want to use a blessing for them.
Oh, I tell you what I could have done. I could have done a fiery glare. God, I can actually do this. Okay, for your
You
combat-
can, but
for your
It
combat
will
check.
banish the card.
Banish the
yeah.
card.
but it might not actually be very good for you. I just gave it as life.
Use,
Don't-
okay, I'll
don't
do
Leave him on the floor.
Yeah, I don't want darts.
2d4,
I am
2d4.
not going to do any more exploring. I will
Disability.
do that first,
Yeah.
which is a henchman. Can I? We can move him then, can't we?
Yeah.
We can move him.
Yeah.
Do we want to?
Is that a B or an A?
That's an A. So, what's
that's
that?
the monstrous spider.
And what are they like?
Right.
Have they got a load of?
I can use
Well, cannot be evaded. All damage is poisoned
They got before.
A
before acting.
is the spider.
Well, they have got before acting to do what?
Yeah, before acting, succeed at strength, acrobat, or perception.
Oh,
3 plus
perception?
5, so it's 5.
Ooh,
Perception
it's doable.
5,
Doable.
or suffer the scourge entangled. Caught in the web.
We'll keep that there.
B is the evidence.
Yeah. And then I'm not going to. So we're going to keep that there, are we? Do we thinking the spider? Or do we? No, we're thinking we don't want to. We don't want to close.
Well, they're non-closing.
They're non-closing.
They're non-closing.
So, but it's no benefit to defeat them at all, is
it's
there?
just an extra.
Just an extra thing to
that's
go
there.
through, more resources to expend.
Yeah.
But then in here there is some evidence, isn't it? So if I shift it away,
Stick
I'll
on
get
both.
to the evidence.
Yeah.
Well, if I shift it over to here, you know what? That's the chitter, isn't
That's a
it?
chitter snap.
And
That's true. Which we weren't going to bother because we've already got the evidence from here. We think.
yeah. So why don't we shove here?
Let's shove all
let's
stuff
mark
over there.
this to say we've got the
Yeah.
evidence.
In fact, that's where everything should be going, shouldn't
Well,
it?
I'll shove that over there,
Nothing
and
good
then
for us
I'm
there.
going to use my thing to examine. That is the evidence then.
Right. Okay. So that
That's-
needs to stay there for you
That's
for next
stay-
turn.
I'll- yeah.
Right.
And am I at my 6 cards?
When this is the hour, I'm good against undead.
Right.
Good.
Got a handful of animals.
Do you want to go to the scary boat, which seems to have,
Well, yeah, probably shouldn't.
It's swollen.
which
Put
has
things on the boat.
got a lot of stuff in it?
Yeah, we'll go to
I wonder
the
unless you want to come here to,
There's a whole load of.
or do the evidence. I
baddies
mean,
on there.
it's up to
I thought you
you.
were good at this.
Well, I don't mind. I'll do the evidence.
It's intelligence, wisdom, knowledge, and
Oh,
perception.
actually, I'm good at.
My perception is D10 plus 2.
Yeah. That's better than mine. Mine's D8 plus 2.
Oh. But don't you get bonuses?
I can bury items to
Yeah.
add my perception.
D10 plus 2 when we need 11. It's quite a lot.
No, I'll do it. I'll do
Yeah.
it.
So am I going to the boat or am I going to the spiders?
Well, the boat is a load of scary stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've got all my animals now.
Oh, okay then. But you've cleared out most of the thingies, haven't you?
You haven't been counting. We should have been counting.
You must have cleared out a
I've
fair
done
few.
I've done quite a few monsters. We know there's another one shuffled in that I didn't defeat just now. So there is one in there. There's a weapon I don't think we've pulled out.
I'll go to the spider's nest. Right, and I'm going to explore.
And then
That's
there's
the
and then
one.
there's laser. Yeah.
Is it undead? It's not undead. So it's 13. It's immune to fire. It's vulnerable to cold. I don't have any spells. And after acting, it's going to deal me some fire damage. Okay, well, so for my combat check, I'm going to recharge an animal. And we're going to recharge the pig. So I use my survival, which is that, plus 3, plus a d4. I am then going to... So that's reload to add a d4 and poison, whereas that's recharge to add a d4.
So reload it, surely. Means you can get it when you draw it again.
Yeah, see, there's a whole other ability on this that I've not really looked at.
Mhm.
Discard to move, then you may explore. Ooh,
Oh, that's nice.
okay. So I'm going to use the spider. So I'm going to reload it to add a d4 and poison.
Only 4 of which makes
13
a
on
lot.
this.
Yeah, so you need 10 here. But you
Yeah,
slot
Okay. I mean, I've not got anything else. I can't bless it.
can't.
I could bless it. But I think I'm going to need it for my next check. But it's up to you. I can bless it on any
Yeah,
check.
okay.
Discard please.
We'll go for this. So 13 needed. Fighting the Azer. 6,
Done it.
12, 15.
Well done.
So that is defeated, but after acting, I suffer 1d4 minus 1 fire damage. So 1d4 minus 1 fire damage. 0.
Yay.
Right.
That's the way to do that.
Now, I've still got some animals. Oh, monsters you encounter gain the vermin trait and all their damage is poison. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. So, go again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to discard to explore. I'm going to use the bat to explore. The evoker. This exploration on your ranged and survival checks add a d4.
Oh,
So you're going to do the same thing as you did last time. Add an
So-
additional D4.
So I am going to recharge, use my ability, recharge the cat. So it's a survival check. So it's 10 plus 3, bonus for a survival check, and bonus for the ability. And then I'm going to recharge Rugami to add another d4.
Yeah. Yeah, because you...
Oh, no. Hang
No,
on,
you
hang
can't.
on, hang
No.
on.
No, because your ability doesn't count as...
you've got to do the.
I've got to do
what
this
it is
first.
haven't you?
So it's a electricity evoker, and before acting, a random local character suffers 1 damage. Oh, it might be me, might be you. Highest takes the damage. I've rolled a 6.
No, you got a D4.
I know the D12.
I did it deliberately. And I got a 2.
Okay. So I suffer the damage. So I'd lose the cat, which means I'd recharge Drugami to do the ability. Gets me an extra 1.
Not bad.
So
That's not bad, is it?
I used that, which was that and that.
The bat gives you
that was for the bat,
bat.
but I don't get this one. Yeah.
Do you want blessing now then? Probably do, don't you?
Well, I need
2, 4.
12.
See.
There's actually I'm slightly better
You
than I
need
was
eight
earlier.
with this. I mean,
That's not bad.
it's sort of
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
bad.
doable.
Okay, no.
No, I think I'm okay.
Keep it.
I got no cards in hand at all. Yeah.
Yes.
4,
8,
11, 15.
Nice.
And then after acting, I suffer 1d4 damage.
Which you can't.
Yeah.
Very good. Well done.
Right. End of turn special ability. It's the dire rat.
Yeah, I can sort it now, surely.
Yeah, it's just a. After acting, succeed at a constitutional fortitude check.
You're good at
or
that.
bury
Okay,
a card from your
You're good at
discards.
that.
Yeah, I can do that.
If
I can
you're
do that.
defeated,
I
you
can
get
do that.
blade.
I can do that. Right.
Okay.
Now, when this is the hour, any non-combat check, you may freely recharge an ally that lists diplomacy in its check to acquire to bless. Okay, there we are. I'll explore. Am I going to do? Yeah, I am going to explore. Yeah,
Look at your list.
yeah. I just wondering.
Do you want to do that
I
first?
should do that first to get an armor.
You want
You
armor?
want that
I've got the
armor?
armor.
You sure you want an armor?
Yeah.
You sure? You've got lots of armor.
Yeah, I haven't got any right now.
It's a bloody rat.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Actually, we
It's
do
a
know what it
rat.
is. So we do know what it is. It's a rat. Or maybe I won't.
Armor or weapon?
So get a weapon. So get a
Get a
weapon.
weapon.
Right, go on.
You want to get that weapon?
Can we get better weapons? Yeah, the last time I drew it, kept
Well,
drawing
that's the
zeros.
problem. That's the problem.
Right, which
It
ones,
is
are the,
rat.
which ones are the ones? Let's pick the one. Right.
Well, depends how you shuffle them.
It's a 1.
Oh,
Death Bane.
oh, that is so
Crossbow.
good in the other games.
Yeah, so
Task
good in the
had
other
that.
games. Yes.
Task has that in the other
Yeah,
games.
okay, good.
But none of us are really ranged.
Okay, so I bury this.
Well, actually, it's quite good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure.
I've got a crossbow.
Yeah.
It's better than
It's
my
better than
crossbow.
your one.
Yeah.
Because it's also obviously good against undead as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be a
Okay.
good direct replacement.
Right,
Really.
that's there. And we're looking at a rat. Okay, so after acting, so that's all right. So I've got a D12 plus 2.
I don't think you need to rage here.
I don't need to rage.
I don't think so.
I'm going to show.
I can't help with my crossbow. 'cause
I'm
I've
going
only
to
on the
reveal
gift
my
check.
battle axe and just frighten it away. Give it a 10. Sorry, it's a D8. It's the wrong one. It's a D8. Is a D8. I'm not going to shuffle anymore. It should be right.
It's okay. Oh, chopped him into pieces.
Yes, dead.
Don't mess it up.
So after acting, succeed at a Constitution or Fortitude 7 check.
Right, this is.
10.
You got +1 or +2 Constitution, Fortitude.
I've got Fortitude, Constitution plus 1, so it's D8.
D8 plus what?
1. It's the wrong dice. That one. But I do have my luck stone if I need to. Okay. Fortitude 7. It's not good, is it? I'm going to bless this, I think.
How much damage would you lose? 2.
No, it just
Suffer
means you
scourge
bury a card
plague.
from your discard.
I get plague.
Yeah, it's not worth blessing.
No.
Burying a discard, that's fine. No.
After acting, succeed at a Constitution or Fortitude 7 check, or bury a card from your discard.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, so you take
you've
one of
got-
those cards. and
Yeah,
you
put it
bury
in the.
bury it.
No, that's. Yeah.
That's all it does.
No, well,
Can I choose?
do the check first. I mean, you might pass it.
Yeah.
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 You have passed it.
Okay.
Do you
I
want
get
to move and or look
I
at
think I'll
some
have a sneaky look
places?
first. So we're going to have a look at this.
Take a look.
Right. Okay. So this is going to be
Is that evidence?
No, it's the
Oh,
spider.
it's another.
A1.
So it's
gonna
a
be
big
spider. So it's a big spider.
So you like
So we want to stick it
So-
in the tavern.
Yeah. We don't want. Yeah. We can put.
No, we don't care about.
We
no,
don't care about the tavern. do
No,
we?
no, we chuck them over there.
Check them over there. So go. He can go to the tavern.
All these spiders behind the car.
All right.
What are you doing
Now we've
today?
still got an evidence here.
I was in the forest a moment ago, and I've got to come to the pub.
Okay, so I think I'm going to bless to explore again.
No, because you've done
Why?
your end of turn thing. You've done
Yeah,
your end of
we're in
turn.
an end of
we're in
turn.
Oh, we're in the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. I've got your scarf down.
You could move because you haven't done your end of turn
Yeah,
move if you
yeah,
wanted. But
Yeah. Should have done that first. Okay. How many left there? 2?
3.
3. I'll stay where I am, I think. Yeah.
Go with a crossbow,
Yeah.
because that's no
Because this
use.
actually does help me. With
I mean, if you
this.
give me if you keep the crossbow, you can give it to
Yeah,
the next
give it to
person.
absolutely,
that's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
I'd use it.
Okay.
Get
So
rid
in
of
that
the
case, I
spell,
get rid of
because the spell's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
After your first exploration of your turn, you can discard a card to explore. But this is evidence, which is that.
Use that.
So this is. I didn't examine it. No. Well, I should have examined it, shouldn't I?
Because then you would have just. You did examine it.
I did examine it, but
When examined,
yeah, but that's
encountered
well,
this barrier.
yeah, but you actually examine that card. You don't examine this card.
No, that is that. It's just
Oh,
to say,
it's just a proxy, yeah.
it's just a proxy.
But then I did that at the end of last
Yeah, so
turn.
you should have
didn't I?
actually resolved
You
that
did.
at the end of last turn. Well, we'll
Just do it.
But do I
retcon
get a
that.
D8 then now to
If it says that.
Add
when
1d8
examined
to your
encounter this
check.
barrier, add 1d8 to your check.
So we're going back to your previous turn.
Yeah, my previous turn would have been that. Intelligence, wisdom, knowledge, perception, intelligence, wisdom, knowledge. Yeah, so D10 plus 2. So I've got this, so that is 11, and I got plus 2.
Okay.
So I need to get 9 with that.
Yeah.
Which I have done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that
So
would have been.
it's-
That,
so that's
that
fin-
evidence goes
Yeah.
there. And that was the end of your previous turn.
Yeah.
Right.
So do we?
So knowing that, you
This
don't
turn,
need anything there, do you?
The evidence has gone from here now.
Yeah, the evidence has gone from there.
And yeah, it's just when we close the location.
Yeah, so we need to find one evidence here or here. Yeah,
And then we need to start closing.
and there are
locations.
3 cards here,
Yeah.
and one of those is evidence.
Maybe we didn't want to put it in the tavern because we are going to need to close locations to summon him.
Oh, all of them?
No,
Yeah.
one of them. As soon as
Just
we summon
one.
one, we get a chance to defeat him.
Yeah, but we could do that with just by closing one location,
Yeah.
can't we?
Yeah.
So shall I do whatever's the last thing here then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 things here. Then.
So
Oh, I found a bearded dwarf ally. Charisma diplomacy, which for me is a D6 plus 2. That's a no. Would have been nice because he's a level 1. Oh, but there we are. Is it worth using a
No.
blessing?
well, we don't want to close this yet.
We don't want to close this
No.
yet, so I will stop and I will have a little cheeky peek at this, which is some nice
It's not
high leather
boots.
boots.
Yes.
Boots of friendly terrain.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Maybe skin
Dexterity, stealth 8. Only you could possibly get
Dexterity
that.
8.
boots. I can't get that.
Do we want it?
Maybe just leave it there and lose it and then close it next turn.
Yeah.
Possibly.
And I'm done. And I've got my card.
Okay, when this is the hour on your check against the barrier, you can recharge a card to add my intelligence. So, going here,
Go.
Reef Claw.
Ooh.
So again, it's vermin, it's all poison,
Poison.
and it takes 2 rolls to defeat it. So
I can bless.
But he's got, I was going to say.
might not need to
Immolate.
immolate. So divine.
Corn on the Barbie.
is that plus 1 plus another 2d4. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's probably 10, maybe 11. And on my it's not immune to poison, is it? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to reload the spider to add a d4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and when I reload,
Yeah, you shuffle it in, don't you?
no, when you recharge an animal for its power, you can shuffle it in. Yeah, I don't want to shuffle it in. I want it on top.
Really? Yeah.
So there's the spider,
Yeah.
and that's me using an animal, so I can't use another one. Okay. So all of this +1. Yep. Easily. I can see an 8.
10,
So that's
10,
done.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've got to re-roll. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, squeaky
just.
Oh, that's good.
Right. Do I want to go again?
You know what
There's
it
only
is?
2 left, isn't there?
Do we know what's there?
Oh, we don't know what's there.
No.
I've lost track of how many monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were 4, 5, wasn't it? Yeah.
Okay, I am going to discard the dog to explore. I can ignore powers that happen before acting.
Good. Well done.
That's the evidence.
Yeah, that's what we were after.
Remember, wasn't your hour about barriers, or just making it
On
up?
your check against the barrier.
Yeah, so that's
Thank you.
in,
That is a
in
barrier.
your
Yeah, it's-
so
yeah,
so you
it's
get
a
a
barrier.
D8
Yeah.
automatically.
If I recharge a card, which I will. So yeah, I'm going to use my perception. I should have waited. I should have left the evidence. It's really interesting. This whole examine a card at the end of your turn. This is good when you examine it. It's better when you examine it. You get an extra D8.
Yeah.
Anyway, perception, which is D10 +2,
And your D8 from the hour.
and then I'm going to recharge
Hang on,
it.
D-
Oh,
D8 from the hour.
yeah. If I recharge a card
Oh, you're right. Okay.
to add my intelligence die, my intelligence is D6.
No, but you get a D8 from the
No,
hour, don't you?
recharge a card to add your intelligence.
Oh,
die.
just your intelligence.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And it's what check am I doing? I'm doing perception, so I can't use the mouse. Mouse isn't very good at perception. So it's this.
+2.
And I've got a bless.
I think at this stage it might be worth it. D10.
Yes.
Done.
So evidence has been found. We now have 3 evidence.
So now we want to close a location.
A location.
And then we summon and encounter the danger.
And if we defeat him, we win.
But then you have to go through all this bloody knivesy stuff
Yes.
all over again, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
So end of my turn, I will have a look at that, and I'm going to leave it face up so we know what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, we need to close locations now.
but we only need to close one, and then we could potentially
We
win
could
the game.
potentially win.
Yeah.
So I need to go. I need to hit
It depends how much of the deck you want to mine. I mean, we've probably lost count of what there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
A lot of not very nice stuff. So you've done your hour.
No, he's not done his
I'm not
yet.
out yet. I'm
Oh,
just,
yeah.
you know,
Oh, I need to make a thingy roll for that.
Yeah.
No.
When it's at the start of your turn, summon and encounter an ally.
Oh, my little friend turns up.
Okay.
Is it a horse?
You might be able to help me. Oh. What, saber-toothed tiger?
Or
please?
giant slug again.
Yeah, level 1 ally. It's the gang enforcer.
Oh, how thematic. Very good.
Banish a boon. Banish a boon. Oh, that means you don't get it.
Hang on. You're not triggering it. You know that's
Check to
examining.
acquire.
Yeah. Or banish a boon. So you can.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to do that, are you?
No,
So-
I don't want to do that because Paul wants this.
Yeah, but the thing was summon an encounter. If you don't want it, you could just chuck it away rather
Summon
than.
and encounter the ally.
Yeah.
So you're trying to encounter it. You're not. It's not this.
But
Yeah,
Oh, but
if you
but
don't
in order
want
for me
to-
to inquire it, I need to use stuff which I can't. I'm useless at.
Okay.
but I wouldn't say it's worth banishing that. You could just you could do like what I did. You know, you're never going to roll this.
Or just banish it.
and it
Or
just
zero.
goes. Yeah, you just go. So
What,
then you
what have
won't-
you got in your hand that's just banish one of those?
Oh, it's yeah. Okay, I was reading this thinking this must be good.
It is.
Well, it is because it's a level 1 ally, but
Yeah. It's
no
not worth. It's not worth losing that for.
no.
Is it not? Have you not got any other level 0 cards in
Well,
there?
what about look that's a level 0.
Yeah,
you
get rid
can
of that
you can
one.
always get rid of that or that.
Yeah.
Your stone's only giving you +1, isn't it? I mean, it's uses, but I'll
Yeah.
just get rid of that.
Okay.
So you banish that.
We'll banish that.
You get that.
I get that.
You can now give Paul that crossbow.
If you
Because
want
it's
to,
my
or you
turn.
can do it at the end, whichever.
Beginning, yeah, because it doesn't help me this turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you're going to be able to defeat that,
Yeah. Well,
and then defeat,
well, I'm not going to do
that.
that.
Oh,
No, I'm not.
and also the knives is
what was that again? That was a.
they throw loads of things at
Well,
you.
only if somebody can bless me. 'Cause
Okay.
all I've
I
got
can
is-
give you a blessing.
is one.
Got a spider.
Okay, so I'm gonna have a crack at that. So I'm gonna explore.
Oh, I've got my cure spell.
We'll check.
Better late than never.
Just
eh?
arrived.
We'll check the ghoul out. So I'm
Well,
gonna do.
you're going to have to defeat the ghoul,
Yeah.
then close the location. And to close this location, you need to summon and defeat the monstrous spider. And then when you do, because we've got 3 evidence, you can summon and defeat him. But when you summon and defeat him, you got the knives.
You got the
So it's
knives.
basically it's four different things you're going to have to deal with.
You're not. Well,
I'm not gonna do that one. I can show this every time,
yeah. Yeah.
but it's still not enough. No.
There's the knife scissors.
Okay. So what? So I suppose what I'm not understanding is why can't I defeat that and just leave that location empty?
You can,
yeah, can do. Absolutely.
And then
but you get a free attempt to close it.
yeah,
When
well
you
I
defeat
just
it.
okay. Well I might. Okay. Well that's it. But we need that out of the way anyway. You're
Yeah,
not telling me
yeah.
not to do this, are you? You're not suggesting I don't do this.
No, you can do.
No, I'm
I
going to
would-
do this.
yeah.
I think we've got plenty of time in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Right. Let's go for that. Get that +2. I'll show that, and I'll get the 8+2. Okay, that's it.
So you need 13. So you need 11 with those dice.
Yeah.
And
Just
you've
like
done
that.
it.
Okay, there we are. So that's gone.
It's got,
Okay, so
not
me
half-
saying you get a free
No,
close
no
attempt
afters.
when it's empty, that's not true. If it was a closing henchman, you can immediately try and close it. If it's not a closing henchman, you have to be there at an empty location at the end of your turn in the closed location step.
Okay.
So it isn't immediately when it's empty.
Right.
It's here. You may try to close your location if it doesn't have any cards.
Okay, so I'll try. And to close the location, it is
Summon and defeat the monstrous spider.
right. Okay, so I'll summon this guy.
Yep.
I will do that. I get +2 for that. I'll reveal that. I get that. And I need to get 10 with these. No. But I'll use my Jaffa cake to re-roll this one
So once per game.
once per game. And we do! Defeat the monster spider. Because there's nothing I missed on there.
There was a before acting.
Oh, okay.
You needed to succeed on a strength, acrobatics, or perception check of 4. So just do a strength check.
Strength check.
Yeah, anything other than the 1 for you.
That's
Yeah. Otherwise, you'd have become entangled.
right.
Okay, so the monstrous spider
It's gone.
has gone, which means
My Jaffa cake is eaten.
you have closed the location.
Right.
So that location is closed.
You want me to
Both
do it
of
all on
us,
my own, don't you?
both of us must move somewhere.
Well, I'm not going to do the boat.
well, you can if you come and sit with me, then
I tell you what,
I
yeah.
can give
Yeah,
you
'cause
some.
you've got all local stuff.
I've got some local
Yeah,
stuff.
well-
Oh no, I'll go somewhere else. I'm going to go to the boat
Why? Because he's going to run.
because I've got a crossbow.
Ranged attack.
He,
He's not the village. He doesn't run anywhere.
oh, he doesn't. No,
No,
that's
no.
right. Sorry, right. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
I'm just gonna go to the boat. Right. And then, when you close your location, if the number of evidence displayed is greater than or equal to the number of characters, you may summon and encounter the danger.
Right. Do
Right.
this again then.
Now, that
Right,
says
here now. We've got to
Before acting, a local character summons and encounters the story
a
bane.
local character.
So
it
that's
doesn't have
me
to be
then.
you.
get- That's me.
Could be you.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't even mind. It is a barrier. I do like barriers. So I'm going to bury that. because I can then use my perception, which is wisdom. That's a D8. And then I can use dexterity, acrobatics, or ranged. Oh, that's not really. So I'll just use dexterity then. So I have this +2.
Is anybody going to be able to bless your checks
Yes.
against that?
Yes.
Okay,
I-
right, so I don't need to do that.
So I have passed the knives' whatever's.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's them done.
Great.
And now you're fighting him.
Plus
And I'm going to
reveal
shoot
that.
with my Deathbane light crossbow from the boat
Hey,
Final
climb
progress.
up on the mast.
on a distant combat check.
Yeah.
Freely discard to add a d8.
Right. So you get D8 from him.
D8
Yeah.
from me.
Get D4 from me.
Okay, and D4 for you.
And a local recharge D4. So that's D4. Do you want a blessing?
Why not? It's the end of the game, isn't it?
Blessing
We
will
do
be
it.
another d12.
D12.
And you might as well discard your battle axe
Do we go rage?
And
for another d8.
let's get a
Just a
12 with
really,
a 12. That's a 12.
Yeah,
isn't it?
we done
That's
this.
a 12. Discard this to add a D8.
Overkill. It's going to be
Just like
decent.
chucking dice, don't we?
I bet this is
Right.
thinking,
What can the gang enforcer do? Can he just stick his nose in? He can't.
what is he?
Can't he?
No, he can't. A local check to acquire, recharge, discard to explore this exploration. This exploration on your
Okay,
combat check.
so
add a
you could
D4.
use him to go into a barbarian rage.
But I think you've got this.
Okay, let's just hit this.
I think you've got this.
Very
Okay.
card from your hand.
I think you've got this,
Very
Paul.
card from your hand.
For another.
To add your fortitude, it's a D10.
Plus what?
It's not a D10. It's a D8 plus 1. A D8.
D8 plus
D8
another
plus
one.
one.
There you go.
D8.
You don't do
I'll
this.
take that up to 3.
I will not be happy. So that's,
Right.
this was a problem with the old game where you could just freely put
You
in
could
blessing.
let
Yeah, it was just the
Come on then.
one. No, I think you've done that. Yeah,
I think you've done
there's loads.
The-
There's 30 odd there.
it.
Well done.
So,
Well done.
Adventure 1B.
One B.
Spiders. You can hardly get them out of your breeches. The king of spiders lived up to his name, but Devago Bravasi lies at the bottom of the harbour, a victim of his own depredations and of your swords. Ambassador Empre did not escape so easily. Bravasi held a collection of love letters between the ambassador and the wife of a Chelish noble. Should this information get out, Empre would be disgraced, discharged, and perhaps disemboweled. Well, Vencarlo Orsini taunts the ambassador. It would be a shame if this wicket got any stickier for you, Darvane. How about you just abandon your investments here and scurry back home to tend to your affairs? Oh, my most sincere apologies on using that word. Chagrined, Ampre agrees to Orsini's terms and boards the first carriage to Cheliax. Nicely done, says Marshal Croft. If only all our tasks had such delightful endings. Be of cheer, Cressida, Orsini says. You have my word that Corvosa's days will brighten soon. The way he says it, it's hard to imagine elsewise. So, reward. Each hero gets a hero point, and we rally another supporter. We now have Vencarlo Orsini. So we'll do that now, and then we'll have a short break. So there's Vencarlo Orsini.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to go into the base. Now, we get another hero point, which you can spend on improving your character. But as Derek said earlier on, whatever you spend
Yeah,
it on,
you can't do it there.
you can't spend it on that
Yeah,
again.
that's right.
You've got to spread them out equally.
Absolutely.
So
I might go alchemical.
I could increase my hand size to 6. Actually, I'm going to increase my wisdom to D10 plus 1. Because I'm making a lot of checks to get my spells and stuff back.
Yeah.
So. And shall we do our deck building now as well?
Yeah. Do I want alchemy? So good.
Like the Deathbane light crossbow instead of the the light crossbow. Those, one weapon, one armor. So I've got 7 now.
3, 2, 3, 2,
I think I'm going to get rid of the dog.
6, 7. What did I pick up?
2 blessings. So the question is, do I keep the helpful haversack or the barnberry? Does anybody want this helpful haversack?
No.
What does it do? It recharges.
At the start of
You
your
can look at the
turn,
deck,
you look at the top
yeah.
card of your own deck.
Yeah.
You can keep it on the top or put it on the bottom, or you can discard a card to draw it. So it's quite nice.
Yeah, I need to have big hands. I'll just increase my hand size.
Your hand size is now 5, is it?
5, yeah.
Can I borrow the deck?
Yeah. I think it's better than the having the crowbar. So this was to boost my non-combat checks or barriers, but we've got a good barrier killer, so I'll get rid of that.
If nobody wants it, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to get rid of the barnberry.
All right, are you?
Oh, did you want it?
Oh, I was going to go for it.
Okay, yeah,
that.
go for it.
Yeah, thanks.
Right, there we go. Deck construction has been done. We're going to take a short break. We will be back in probably 5 minutes. We're just going to pop downstairs, have a cup of tea, jaffa cake, and all of that sort of stuff. So, thank you very much for watching. As I mentioned at the start of the first video, none of the videos are sponsored this week. This was the second video in a series of 10 videos that I'm doing this week. We are also going to be raising money for charity as well. There is a link to the charity in the description of this video. So if you're feeling generous and you want to support it, then please feel free to do so. And if you want to support me on Patreon and help me continue to do this once a year, maybe twice a year, we'll see. Patreon.com/gaming rules. And a huge thank you to all of my Patreon supporters from the channel. We will see you in about 5 minutes time for the next video. See you soon.